So y'all know Jay-Z, he had a concert out there at Yankee Stadium, right? More than 40,000 people came to Yankee Stadium expecting a celebration. Let me move this off here because we're not talking about them anymore. Um, a celebration of hip hop history. Instead, a rush at the gates triggered a security emergency. Jay-Z's third and final anniversary concert at Yankee Stadium was delayed for hours on July 12th after groups of people without tickets allegedly pushed through entrances and overwhelmed security checkpoints. Authorities say the surge occurred while thousands of legitimate ticket holders were still waiting outside. As the situation escalated, the New York Police Department and stadium officials temporarily locked down the venue. Entrances were closed, fans were prevented from moving inside, and the performance could not begin until security teams accounted for the breach and determined that the stadium was safe. The concert was originally expected to begin on Sunday evening. Jay-Z did not take stage until approximately 12:17 Monday morning, more than 4 hours later. So they were 4 hours late. That would have been exhausting. Exhausting. Once the show began, Jay-Z apologized to the crowd and explained that safety had to come before the performance. The concert continued until nearly 3 a.m., featuring appearances by Beyonce, Rihanna, Usher, Pharrell Williams, and other major performers. So, despite the chaos shown in the videos outside the stadium, police reported no confirmed arrests connected to the incident. The Yankees, Rock Nation, and Live Nation issued a joint statement blaming the disruption on non-ticketed individuals who overwhelmed security and prevented paying customers from entering. So this incident raises a broader reality check. Large venues rely on layered security, ticket scanning, bag checks, crowd barriers, and controlled access points. When a crowd breaks through even one layer, officials say that they may no longer know exactly who entered, whether everyone was screened or whether prohibited objects were carried inside or not. So the decision to stop entry frustrated thousands of fans, but continuing without restoring control could have created a far more dangerous situation. The concert eventually became a historic night, but before the music could begin, Yankee Stadium provided a reminder that one uncontrolled crowd surge can turn entertainment into a public safety crisis. Now, as a person who loves to go to concerts, um, I being in that situation probably would have overwhelmed me, and I probably would have went home if I had not made it inside yet. So I got a video for that too. So let's listen in on what actually happened at the JC concert. Let's see.
And questions are growing after a security breach delayed Jay-Z's Extra Innings concert. Fans had to wait 4 hours after police put Yankee Stadium on lockdown. Now police say it was due to a large group breaking through security. ABC's Hannah Battah has more from Yankee Stadium. Hannah?
Chaos outside Yankee Stadium after a security breach delayed Jay-Z's highly anticipated concert. Thousands of fans were left stranded for hours after police say a large group of people broke through security, putting the entire stadium on lockdown. No one could get in or out.
They bum rushed gate 2. Bum rushed. People went past security, were not checked, and got into the stadium.
The incident unfolding on the third and final night of his sold-out shows featuring hits through the years. The concert, dubbed Extra Innings, starting extra late, originally scheduled to begin at 8 p.m., but the rap mogul not taking the stage until after midnight. The delay capping off a 3-night run filled with surprises. Opening night turned into a family affair, with Beyonce and daughter Blue Ivy joining Jay-Z on stage. And on night 2, a moment years in the making, as Jay-Z reunited with Eminem for the first time since 2010. When Jay-Z finally took to the stage, he apologized for the delay and turmoil.
Really sorry for the inconvenience, but I have to make sure everybody's okay.
In the end, the late night
I respect
spectacle
that.
was worth the wait as fans were serenaded by Rihanna and Usher.
Like, this is one of the best concerts I've ever been to. He was well worth the wait.
Event organizers in Yankee Stadium saying later in a statement, quote, "The Yankees, Rock Nation, and Live Nation express our deep gratitude to the NYPD and to Yankee Stadium security personnel for their leadership and direction throughout the evening, putting the welfare of attendees above all other considerations." The concert officially wrapped up at 3 this morning.
And questions are growing after a security breach.
Well, at least, he got it together. They got it together and everybody enjoyed themselves. It was an epic concert. So they say. Penny says sounds planned and organized. You know what? It does, because why would a bunch of non-ticket holders come to an event knowing that they couldn't get in? But why would they want to disrupt it as well? Hey, Lisa. Welcome in. She said Riri came through. She was looking gorgeous too. And so was Beyonce. As I said, I'm too conscious to care about Jay-Z. We know what that is over there. Penny says stadiums usually have AI camera recognition. Not enough barriers to disrupt direct access. As I said, they will hire the Chaos Creation Group to make Jay-Z seem like a bigger deal. Ish is all part of the show. His demographic is too old to actually behave like that in real life. Wake up, people. Okay, Classic. Classic said the show was planned to start at midnight. Okay. Classic said all publicly based, paid crowds to bum rush the doors. Nobody went to jail for real. All cappuccino. Classic said, wake up, y'all, and stay woke. Penny said, even bad publicity is publicity. You're right. You're right. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to light because a lot of people were talking about it. I don't know how I would feel being in that situation. Like I said, I get overwhelmed with a lot of crowds sometimes. So I probably would have, if I was not on the inside, I would just have to forfeit my ticket and go and take my tail home. I will say this: I have gone to larger concerts. The town I'm from, our civic center is about 10,000 seats, but I have gone to other venues in San Antonio and Atlanta, Vegas, with 80,000, 100,000 seats. And when I do go, I am tunnel vision all the way. I go find my seat. I sit and I sit down. I do not move or do anything until I'm up out of there. And when I know that concert is over, I beeline it the same way I came in and get to my car so I can get on out of there. I don't play no games. I don't mingle. I don't social. I don't post up on a wall. I don't go run back and forth to the bathroom. I come there, see the show, get my tail on, out the door. That's how I do it. I don't play no games. Penny said you would have been at gate 3 and wouldn't have seen it. Probably not. I probably would have ran home. I probably would have gone on out of there because I don't mess around with too big of crowds. And when I do go to larger venues like that, I like to go alone or with one other person that's on the same game plan as me, because we gonna get in there and we gonna get out. I will pay extra for upfront parking that's next to the venue, the stadium, the arena, or whatever it is. I will pay extra for that convenience so I can walk straight in the door and get straight out. And I ain't, because I tell you this, I went Tycoon Festival in Atlanta. Chris Brown was the headliner, and it was a whole bunch of people before him. Monica 112, Bryson Tiller, Ashanti, Nelly, Keith Sweat. Who else came that night? It was a bunch. I got there at 7. I didn't leave after 1. That's how many acts they had before Chris came. But I had posted something in my stories, and one of my classmates was like, April, don't you know Missy Elliott was like 5 seats down from you? Because I splurged on myself. I had got me a front row ticket. And I'm like, nah, I didn't realize that because when I was there, I focused on the stage and I got on. She said, yeah, you had a whole bunch of celebrities around me. It don't, that don't, I was there for one reason, the entertainment, and I got on. Because she was like, you was right there. I missed out. I didn't get none of that. Didn't get none of that. Class said publicity stunt. Class said 45-year-old aren't organizing a door rush. He said capping cappuccino. Yeah, I don't play with large crowds. I go there for the entertainment. I get on. I don't mix and mingle. I'm not buying no merch. I'm not buying no food, no drinks or nothing. If I'm not hydrated before I get there, then I'll be SOL for real, for real. Sometimes I like to I like to go to concerts other than Chris Brown, but he's a great entertainer. Usher's a great entertainer. Skull said that all was staged. Y'all think it's trying to be hyped up, trying to hype it up, make it bigger than what it is. Maybe so, y'all. So I think I have one more. Do I have one more segment? I think I have one more segment. No, I have two more. Hometown Rain and then the solar reset, and then we're gonna get on out of here. Penny said, like I'm bright. Honestly, Penny, he borderline. My preference, he's borderline because he a little bit too like I prefer melanin. Prefer it. But yeah. So let's move on. We're gonna move on to hey, I looked at tickets again. And I was like, I looked at floor seats though, Lisa, and I was looking at some people saying that the floor seats you can't see the stage, like the main stage from the floor seats. So I'm gonna look again. I have been looking. I'm very indecisive when it comes to selecting tickets. So yeah, I'm gonna look again. I got a little bit of time. So I'm working on it. It's a strong possibility, and I will keep you informed and let you know so we can do dinner or something or get caught up. Penny said JC trying to get his rep back since he cut the locks. Oh, you think so? Penny said, yeah, Superdome isn't great on the floor. Mm. A lot of them aren't. It just depends, especially if you're looking over people. I like to try to do the 100 section for the most part, like that first section up top, up above the floor seats. International School said, wait till the day of people saying they've been getting good seats for the low on the day of. Yeah, but I don't want to take that chance, Go. I want to take that chance. Because, some people, they have said that. I've seen it on TikTok and other places, YouTube, saying we going down here. We don't have a ticket yet, but we ready to go inside, So I don't want to chance it if I do it. I don't want to chance it. So yeah. So let's move on. We're gonna move on to hometown rain. Yeah, this is interesting to me too. What's Skull say? What Skull says she's not trying to miss her. I haven't purchased tickets at all. I'm the kind, Penny, you might not know, but I like to travel. I like to go to different places. I went to Vegas to see Usher, San Antonio to see Chris Brown. I'm not too far from Atlanta, but I really don't want to be in Atlanta for this one. I said, I'm gonna be quiet, y'all. Class. What you trying to say, Class? Don't have to say what you're gonna say, Class. Still said none of their shows are sold out simply because of how high the prices are. You're right. You're right. But the resale tickets that's on there are ridiculous. They like triple and double the original price. I did check into that, and I'm like, for real, you really trying to get this much money for this seat? No, it's not working. Oh, I don't, I'm not tracking. Class, sometimes I can be slow. Things go over my head. I'm not tracking. I ain't tracking class. Text me. Reset, yeah. Lisa said resale is crazy. It is, and some people I don't. The ticket that I bought for the Tycoon Festival was resale, and I think it was decent because I had a front row seat. I think it was real decent. I think I lucked up on that. on that one. So, but yeah, let me we're gonna move on because I can stay here talking about this. Facts, but Rain trying to see Chris Brown, not Jesus. Oh man. Hometown Rain is coming up, y'all. Let's do hometown rain so we can get on out of here. And I'll probably stay up for